Okay. So, can you tell me, how are you?
Good.
Good? Happy? Are you angry? Are you sleepy? Are you sad? Are you surprised?
I'm sleepy.
You're sleepy, really? Okay, do you want me to open the window?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's hot.
It's hot, teacher.
Yes, really hot. Okay, so can you tell me what's the weather like today?
Today is sunny.
Yes, well, it's exactly the same word, sunny, right? Because it's not rainy, it's not cloudy, it's sunny. So I'm gonna write it again. S-U-N-N-Y, sunny, soleado. Very good. And today, what day is it today?
Today is Saturday.
Very good. Saturday. What month are we in?
March.
Okay, Saturday, March. Very good. And we're in, I'm going to write it really small over here. Saturday, March 17th, right?
17.
So what letters go up here?
TH.
TH. Very good. 2018. So on the board we have 4 sentences. These sentences will help us understand today's goal. Okay? Estas oraciones nos van a ayudar a poder definir el objetivo de esta sesión. Can you read the first sentence, please?
She called me more than once, but I didn't answer.
Very good. She called me more than once, but I didn't answer. I'm going to read each sentence, and you're going to say correct or incorrect. I'm going to mispronounce, voy a pronunciar mal, algunas. Especially the verbs here. Actually, only the verbs that are in the past. She, ella me habló más de una vez, pero yo no contesté. Habló. Tan pronto yo pasé, o en cuanto yo pasé el examen, yo le dije a mi mamá. Ellos simplemente lo amaron o les encantó. Y él vivió en Nueva York cuando era un niño. Tenemos 4 verbos. We have 4 verbs. I'm gonna read the whole sentence, and you're going to tell me if it's correct or if it's incorrect. Very good. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, so number 1. Am I saying it correctly? She called me more than once, but I didn't answer. She called me more than once, but I didn't answer. Is it correct? Am I pronouncing this verb correctly? She called me more than once, but I didn't answer.
Incorrect.
Incorrect? Okay, so I'm not saying it correctly. She called me more than once, but I didn't answer. Number 2, as soon as I passed the exam, I told my mom. Correct? Okay. So here you say that she called me more than once. Not correct. Correct? As soon as I passed the exam, I told my mom. Number 3, they simply loved it. They simply loved it.
Correct.
Correct? Okay. And number 4, he lived in New York when he was a kid. He lived in New York when he was a kid. Now, don't worry. since these words are all in the past, this session will have as a goal, I'm going to write it here, la meta, goal, will be to understand the different pronunciations for the verbs in the past. Different pronunciations. I'm going to write it really small. Understand different pronunciations for the past, for verbs in the past. Comprende la diferencia en pronunciación de los verbos en pasado. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? Este lo dejaremos aquí. It's in standby. We're gonna check it at the end of the lesson. Lo vamos a checar al final. First, I want to explain to you, explicar, y ya luego checaremos a ver qué tal hicimos. There are 3 types of pronunciation of the verbs in the past. Can you tell me? Have you ever learned the types of pronunciation in the past? Can you tell me what they are? There are 3. ED.
Irregular.
Okay. There are regular and irregular verbs. That's very good. Regular verbs end with ed. That's correct. So, dentro de los verbos regulares, within the regular verbs, there are 3 types of pronunciation. Here you can see that they're all regular, but they're pronounced different. Se oyen diferentes. What 3 pronunciations are there? ED, D, and T.
Okay.
Let's see if it's right. Here we have ED, like visited. I'm gonna write this in blue. Visited. Another example. Estudié. Sorry. Odié. Hated. So you can listen, you can hear the right here. Visited, hated, but in the D, you cannot hear this E. I'll give you an example. Closed. Closed. You see how this ED doesn't sound? There's no sound for this ED. We don't say closed. We say closed. Closed.
Yes, the pronunciation in the present, which one?
Close. For the verb,
Close.
Close.
In the past.
closed. Closed.
Again. Present.
Closed. 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 Now, repeat after me. Visited.
Visited.
Hated.
Hated.
Closed.
Closed.
Okay, so there is no E, right?
Yeah.
Another example. Pushed. Played. Played. Repeat after me. Played.
Played.
For example, what did you play yesterday?
Play with my sister.
Very good. Okay, so how would you say that?
I played with my sister.
Excellent. Can you say I played with my sister? Like if it was no, that doesn't played? No, I played.
I played.
For the T, it's because it sounds like a T. Here, you listen, ed, visited. Here you hear a D, closed. And here, it's a t, 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 like when you say liked, liked. You see how it sounds like a T? Liked, liked.
Liked.
When I was young, I liked playing with my dolls. But I don't anymore because I'm not a little girl. Okay, so liked.
Liked.
We have also dropped.
Dropped. Dropped.
Dropped.
Dropped. Dropped.
Oops, I dropped the marker.
I dropped the mark.
Yes, the market? The marker. The market is where you go and buy things. The marker.
Marker.
Very good. I dropped.
How
marker.
write it?
Market?
Market.
Market is with a T. Market. And marker is with an R. Market. Marker. They're different. They're not the same, right?
Marker.
Marker. Market and marker. It's normal, it's okay. I can't find mine. So I'm gonna erase these. Erase. Bye-bye. 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 How many types of pronunciation do we have of the verbs in the past? How many ways can we pronounce words in the past? Verbs in the past?
3.
3 pronunciations, right? I'm going to give you these words, and you are going to read them and tell me if they go in the first category, second category, third category. So I'll read them. Okay. So the first word we have is loved. 1, 2, 3. I loved eating chocolates. Loved. 1, 2, 3.
3.
3. I loved eating chocolates. It would be I loved.
Okay.
I loved eating chocolates. Sorry. I love eating chocolates. Started. Empecé.
Started.
I started reading my book.
In first one, ed.
I started. Very good. Started reading my book. The next one is pushed. She pushed me. Me empujó. She pushed. Pushed. Well, where would it be? First, second, or third category?
Again. Repeat again.
Pushed. She pushed me.
D.
T. Pushed. 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 Well, it may be in both. It's confusing, but I would say pushed. Pushed. Yes, it sounds like pushed. 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 Because it's not like a T. For example, worked. Can you hear the T there? Worked. Worked, it sounds like a T. But here, pushed, it still sounds like a D. Worked. Planned. Planeé. We haven't planned our vacations. No hemos planeado nuestras vacaciones. Where would it be? 1, 2, or 3? Which category?
Repeat again.
Planned. We haven't planned our vacations.
The second one.
Very good. Planned. Planned our vacations. Now I am going to read a story. It's a story. Sorry. It's a story, and you're going to pay close attention. It's a really simple story. And you are going to answer some questions. So listen to the story. Every Saturday, Joe worked in his garden. He pulled out the weeds and cleaned up the leaves. He was always very tired. He put his donkey at the back of the garden, under a big tree. A friend came to see him. The friend asked if he could borrow his donkey. "Can I borrow your donkey?" he said. "Oh, I'm sorry," said Joe. "My donkey's not here." Suddenly, from the back of the garden, Joe's donkey brayed loudly. "Ee-aw, ee-aw." The friend looked angry. "You lied to me, Joe. I can hear your animal." "Who do you believe?" said Joe. "Me or my donkey?" Yes?
Yes.
Who do you believe? Me or my donkey? I'm going to ask you really quick some questions about this text. Can you tell me what was Joe doing?
Cleaning his garden.
Very good. He was cleaning his garden. He was cleaning his garden. Where was the donkey?
Back, in the back, yeah.
In the backyard, yes. Well, here it says at the back of the garden, but in the backyard is also acceptable. What did the friend want? What did Joey's friend want from him?
Friend Jones want borrow to
Borrow. He wanted to borrow.
borrow his donkeys. What is your name? His name?
My name is not a donkey.
What is his name? The principal person?
The character, the person.
Okay.
Okay. Joe or Joey.
His friend joins once borrow his donkey.
Very good. So Joey's friend wanted to borrow his donkey. Why do you think the story is funny? What's funny about the story?
It's funny because I forgot his name.
Joe?
Jones asked him if he believed he or his donkey. Is it his donkey?
His donkey. Okay.
Donkey.
So Joe
Joe.
asked him if he believed his donkey or him. Whom did he believe? Who did he believe? That is excellent. So here we find a couple of verbs in the past which you are going to have to sort them out. It says, every Saturday Joe worked Here we already have it, so this one doesn't count. No cuenta. Every Saturday, Joe worked in his garden. So repeat after me. Let me.
Worked.
Every Saturday, Joe worked in his garden.
His garden.
Very good.
His garden.
He pulled out the weeds.
He pulled out the wheels.
Weeds. Wheels are the round things of a car. See? Here we have wheels,
Okay.
but we said weeds, hierbas, no llantas.
Weeds.
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 Weeds. Do you want me to turn on the light?
No, teacher.
Pulled, that's the word. Where would pulled be? He pulled out the weeds.
The second.
Here. Very good. He pulled out the weeds. So repeat after me. He pulled out the weeds.
He pulled
He pulled out the weeds.
out the weeds.
Very good. And cleaned.
And cleaned. The first one?
Clean. Can you hear the ed sound? Cleaned.
There's one?
Third. Cleaned.
No, a second.
Hey, you're guessing. Yes. Look here. If it was here, it would be cleaned. Here it's cleaned, and here would be cleaned. Cleaned. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to write the words. Here we have pulled, cleaned. He cleaned up the leaves. Third sentence in the story. The friend asked
The friends asked
if he could borrow his donkey.
he can borrow his donkey.
Asked.
Asked.
Where would it be?
There's one.
Third, very good. Asked.
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 Suddenly, from the back of the garden, Joe's donkey brayed. Braid. Not braid, the one that you do on your hair. Trenza, no. Braid, no. El otro es braid.
Brave. Like, teacher sounds like brave, like no cobarde.
Okay. How do you say cobarde?
I don't remember, teacher.
Okay. That's braid. But the sound the donkey makes. And the other one is brave.
Brave.
Braid.
Brave.
Brave. Very different. Very different. It's not the same.
Coward? Coward is
Coward. Yes. Coward is cobarde. So brave
brave.
is not coward. O sea, no cobarde. So braid, where would it fit? First, second, or third category? Braid.
Again, repeat again.
Braid.
Brave.
Joe's donkey
This
braid.
one.
Braid.
No. Second one. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's true.
Sure. Very good. Why wouldn't it be here?
Brave.
Why? ¿Por qué no puede ir aquí? ¿Por qué no va aquí?
Brave.
¿Cómo
Because
sonaría? How would it sound?
braid.
Braid. Remember, in this category, what's the sound? The E. Como la I, la E, D que son. Aquí es. No dices Braid. Dices braid. Aquí, bueno, es la ED, pero por lo regular en símbolos lo vas a encontrar así. Braid. Braid. Cuando busques en el diccionario, ese es el sonido que va a salir. And the last one, último. El amigo parecía enojado. The friend looked angry. The friend looked angry.
Here's one.
Third, looked. Looked. ¿Cómo sonaría looked si estuviera en esta categoría?
Looked. 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 Looked.
Sonaría la E. ¿Cómo haría que sonara la E? Si la pusiera acá, ¿cómo sonaría la E?
Look.
Fíjense. Entonces, look. El que suena es el E.
Ok.
Look at it.
Look at. Okay.
Look at.
Look at.
Pero como lo ponemos aquí, vea cómo se corta el sonido. Looked.
Looked.
Así como si no existiera esta. Esta es la característica de acá, que suena. Looked. Looked. Looked.
Looked.
Looked. I'll give you another word. Otra palabra. Para que la... Called. Called. Where would it go? Called. Called. Like. Called. Called.
Second.
Called. Are you sure?
Called. Again.
Called.
Second.
Britney Spears called me yesterday.
Second.
Take it. Okay. Why can it be here? How would it sound here? ¿Cómo suena? Very good. It would be called. But no decimos called, decimos called. Aquí como si esta E no existiera. Called. Called. Y no puede ir aquí, ¿por qué? Porque no decimos called, sino called. Between these two, there's a little difference. Casi no se nota la diferencia. But this one, it's very different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could say pulled and you can say pulled. Well, it's okay. But nobody's going to understand you if you say pulled. Nadie te entendería si lo dices, o sea, si haces intercambio entre estos dos, más que entre estos dos. Si yo digo look it, muy difícilmente te entiendo. ¿Por qué? Porque look it existe. Sin embargo, si dices looked or looked, es comprensible. Entonces, los que tenemos que tener más cuidados con este y este. Okay, so to sum it up, para resumir, how many types of sounds do we have for the verbs in past?
Three.
Okay, can you explain them to me?
The first one is sounds ed,
Like an ed, right?
like ed.
Mm-hmm.
The second, the sounds is d, just only d.
Very good.
The third is t, only t.
Which ones are different, very different?
ed and t with d.
Very good. So these two are very different from this one. And those are the ones we have to be careful with.
Yes.
Let's go back to this exercise, este ejercicio del principio, y vamos a ver si fue correcto o no fue correcto.
Okay, teacher.
Los voy a volver a decir. She called me more than once, but I didn't answer. You said it was not correct. Dijiste que no estaba correcto como estaba diciendo. ¿Crees que sigue siendo incorrecto o que sí está correcto?
Again.
She called me once, she called me more than once, but I didn't answer.
Again.
She called me more than once, but I didn't answer.
It's correct, teacher.
Okay, so we changed this to a check mark?
Yeah.
Very good. So you were wrong in the beginning.
Because you explained me, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Well, this one was correct. She
Yeah.
called me more than once, but I didn't answer.
Now
Okay.
again, difference.
That's why we are practicing. So you see how you understand?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the lesson, you didn't understand, no entendiste al principio, pero ahora ya logras diferenciar. Entonces, ¿estamos alcanzando nuestro objetivo? Are we
Yeah.
reaching our goal? Yeah, so that's very good because you are understanding better. Number 2. As soon as I passed the exam, I told my mom.
It's correct, teacher.
It's correct?
Uh-huh.
As soon as I passed the exam,
Yeah.
I told my mom. Okay, now.
Termination.
Termination, no. Ending.
Ending.
La terminación o el final o la parte.
Ending. The word ending is ed.
So,
Pronunciation.
so it would be here. See, it would be here.
Yeah.
And is it correct saying
Yeah.
pass it? Have you heard somebody say I pass it?
No.
So it's not correct, right?
No, that's correct.
How would you say it?
Pass. Repeat again.
Okay. As soon as I passed the exam. Does that sound correct to you?
No. The pronunciation.
No, that's what we're identifying. Is the pronunciation
No,
correct?
No, it's correct.
No, it's not correct. How should it be?
As soon as.
So it's not here. Which one? In which category?
Ed. No. D. Only D.
Only D. Very good. So not here. It's incorrect. Como lo pronuncié al principio, no estuvo correcto. Can you read me the sentence?
As soon as I passed the exam, I told my mom.
I told my
I told
mom.
my mom.
Okay, so this one was not correct. Number 3, they simply loved it. They simply loved it.
It's correct.
Correct? Correcto, sí, se dice así, loved. What category would we fit this in?
Loved. The second,
Loved.
loved.
Loved. And the third one. He lived in New York when he was a kid. He lived in New York when he was a kid.
He lived.
He lived in New York when he was a kid.
Is incorrect, the pronunciation.
It's incorrect.
Which the correct? Tell me.
You tell me. How have you heard this word pronounced? He lived in New York. He lived in New York. What category would this fit in?
D. No, D.
He lived in New York. Very good. So you see how you were better? Question: did you reach your goal? ¿Alcanzaste tu meta?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So give me 5.
Because are you? Because you are good, teacher.
And you are smart. Excellent.